Hi Taurus, welcome to your mid-November 2019 general love reading. This is Mermaid Scales Tarot. Taurus, thank you guys so much for your love and support, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. I really hope that this reading resonates with you. Guys, I have a big announcement coming up, and this is something that's been in the works for a while, and it's just not out yet because it's not completely executed yet, but when it does, I'll be announcing something very soon, so keep your eyes out. But let's go ahead and get into the reading. So this is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and or Stellium of Taurus. This is not going to resonate with every Taurus and every single person that's involved with the Taurus. Messages are said for those who need to hear them, and that's how I set my intentions before doing these readings for you guys. So if this doesn't resonate with you, Taurus, I suggest checking your other signs in different placements, because depending on the planetary aspects in the sky, those signs may resonate with you more than your sun sign at this time. Crosswatchers, hi, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Taurus. Just please keep in mind, guys, that I pick up on energies of you and anyone surrounding you or in your energetic field. So if you guys feel like I'm describing a certain situation and the roles are reversed, please feel free to go ahead and do that. You're more than welcome to, since energy is fluid. We all have divine masculine and feminine energies within each and every one of us. If I'm saying masculines or feminines, I'm referring to the dominance of the energy, not the sex or the gender. If anything is sex or gender specific, I will let you know. Alright, Taurus, so this is going to be a spread, and it's going to be from whoever you're connected with in your energetic field, of how they feel about you, what they think about you, what they like about the connection, and what they don't like. So their highest hopes, deepest fears, we're going to cover all of that, and all the tea is going to get spilt right here. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright. Weirdly enough, when I was getting into your energy, this is going to be a message for someone out there. As I was just praying and getting into the energy of it all, I did see 3 stars. And they were like, it was like star, star, star. So I don't know if that's someone's tattoo, like someone has stars as tattoos on them somewhere. Or if it's like I was picking up on either like siblings, someone has like 3 siblings. I hope that's not third party. I don't feel like it is because it was stars. So that's a message for someone out there. Don't know. Let's go ahead and get into it. Angels, spirits, and guides. Ooh, how do they feel about Taurus? Ooh. 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 Okay, Taurus. So, definitely seeing 2 3s out here. Someone's definitely waiting on something to return. Whether that's you, whether that's a love. I am getting a sense of separation at this time. A lot of jealousy. Someone is very, very jealous. Whether, you know, you guys are not talking at this time and someone's seeking out other options, that could be the case. But I'm feeling like someone's definitely keeping their eye on you, Taurus, because they're waiting for your return. I know, this is Mercury retrograde season. We're going to be dealing with a lot of returns during this time. But with the 3 of Wands, I am feeling that you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's almost as if they're sending out their energy to you, Taurus. Like, an energetic cord is definitely between the 2 of you, and as they're sending out their energy to you, they're hoping that that will start nudging you to return or go back to them. It's almost as if it's like I'm seeing like someone just you know, sending out these like, you know, messages. Could be straight up messages, but I just feel like it's, for some reason, just an energetic connection. And they're waiting for the other person to just pick up the phone or send that message. They're definitely, I'm feeling this thing of manifestation here. Someone's definitely manifesting someone else at this time. And I do feel it's a return. I do feel like between the two of you, someone like held someone's face. Someone has really nice jawline or cheekbones are very high. Very pretty bone structure for someone out there. And someone just really admired that in the other person. I'm also seeing like red hair. Someone could have red hair, but again, that's not for everyone. Let's go ahead and clarify this Three of Wands. Oh, one fell from the top. That's a sign. Okay, so the Hanged Man in reverse. So someone's come to the realization of something. I think almost as if some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Pisces as well, but it's as if I'm just looking at all these locks around him. I'm getting the sense of stubbornness, as if it's like they're realizing by doing nothing, nothing's happening. So instead of just like expecting and waiting, I feel like someone is going to realize that in order to get you, Taurus, they can't just, I'm sorry, this sounds kind of blunt, but sit on their ass and hope and wish. They're going to have to prove through action, not just sending out, you know, energetic connections, cords to get you back into their lives. And I feel like they put themselves in this limitation out of pride for some. Others, it's like almost as if before they were in a perception that was unable to set them free and realize what they really need to do in order to get this connection going, in order to get this connection moving. And I don't know, it was like either a certain lifestyle that they were living that just wasn't correlating with what you wanted in a relationship or in a long-term relationship, or like something about their behavior. Maybe they just, I don't know why I'm getting this sense of arguments. Maybe they just like to argue or debate a lot, which kind of like, you know, there's always interesting intellectual conversations and you can disagree, but I'm feeling this energy for some reason of this like arguing just to argue type of thing. And I think they're realizing as well that that kind of limited them in the growth of what this could have been between the two of you. It caused a lot of issues, and I think they're seeing now that that was really limiting them more than empowering them in some way. That's a message for someone out there, but really it's coming to this realization for most of you that in order for them to get this manifestation that they've been working on for your return, it's going to take a lot more than just dreaming, hoping, wishing, waiting. It's going to have to take action. Don't just talk it, you got to walk it too. It's really weird. I just heard like catwalk it. I don't know if some of you guys model or you're interested in a model. And I also saw Naomi Campbell. I don't know. That girl can walk. I don't know if y'all are Naomi Campbell fans or something. She can walk and talk, alright? Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is the Three of Wands here? The Sun. Exactly what I was saying. It's as if they're really seeing that they're hoping for a reunion, but they're seeing that by getting out of this limited perspective or this unwilling to do anything but just to send their energy out, it's not really working. And I think, Taurus, it's because maybe they've done this before where, you know, you felt the strong energy being pulled towards you from this person, like as if it's like an energetic luring almost. And before you would go back or before you would return or be the first to reach out is really what they've been wanting. And when you do that, it was like as if they were back to their own shit or their old shit. So, you know, they're realizing, they're gaining that clarity, that illumination with the sun. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. That there's more to it. There has to be more to it in order to get what you want. The world doesn't work from you just sitting, hoping, wishing, but not really showing or doing. Put into action to get what you want. If you want me, show it. If you want me to return, tell me why I should return. Show me why I should return. And then we can get this popping. We can get it going. We can have the reunited or start to what we've always wanted. It's like you see these people kind of like reaching out for each other. And it was only until that clarity, that insight, that illumination out of what they were keeping themselves locked down or tied down to. Some of them could definitely have been involved in work, I'm getting for some. Or just had a lot of burdens, whether it was family burdens, health problems. I'm getting for some, but some could be recovering out of health. This is a very small message for someone out there. They're recovering in health now. And now that they're recovering in health that was keeping them locked down, they are now able to go ahead and pursue you. But that's for someone. If anyone's sick or anyone's recovering, I'm wishing you all the best. I'm sending out love and light and healing. How they feel, the Five of Wands, they're very conflicted, but they're very jealous. Whew. Yeah, I'm getting this like fire energy again. You guys strongly are dealing with a fire sign or someone that has fire very strongly in their chart, if that's not their sun sign. They cannot stand to see you with other people. They cannot stand, even like, I don't know, I'm getting this kind of energy where you guys are just kicking it with a friend and they just got pissed for some of you and like messaging you like, oh, you really already moved on like that? And you're just like, what? No, that's my friend. Like, or we're just doing a project together, we work together, go to school together for some of you, and this person was quick to flip the script all of a sudden. They're definitely watching you, but they're just like, it's like I'm getting this feeling of built up passion where the pot is boiling, okay? And they're not going to be able to sit by any longer, is what I'm getting. And I think they're kind of realizing whatever manifestation they were trying to do earlier was not really working. Because, again, for a lot of you, I'm picking up on, it's as if you were always the one to return. You were always the one to send out the olive branch. And it never did anything. So now it's like you're waiting for them to come in. And as that's happening, they're getting a little bit more restless. They're getting a bit more impatient. They're wanting to fight for the love of the two of you. But I am getting a hot-tempered type of energy here, so I just want you guys to be aware of that. I feel like they will fight someone, if, like, literally. So guys, be careful. Literally put their hands on someone if you're dating someone new. Like, they feel very, very strongly about you. As much as you may feel like, well, they haven't been doing shit. It's out of pride. I'm getting this pride, ego type of energy. A shadow type of energy that they're kind of having to face with in the result of not getting the result of you returning to them like they planned it. So now it's game on. It's game on is what I'm hearing. What they think. Six of Pentacles. So it's interesting because in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you see this guy, red, holding scales, giving to people who look like they're begging, as if it's like charity, as if it's like balancing out the fair share for each person that's asking to receive. But in this deck, you can see this woman's just sitting there with all of her damn apples right there. And someone, again, is coming back. Like, guys, someone's definitely watching your social media. If you're not on social media, they're checking everything or trying to keep tabs on whatever they can to see where you are right now, what you're doing. Keep an eye on that, okay? This is Earth energy. You could also be dealing with another Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it's as if they feel like they realized you have so much to give in a connection, in a relationship. you have a lot of effort to put in. You give a lot of effort, you give a lot of loyalty, you give a lot of time. And when that started being like retracted from them, your energy, your time, your effort, they realized they didn't have anything. See that person coming back empty-handed? And look what you have all those apples, looking damn good too. And they're realizing you have all that value. You are giving them that value in a way. And so they're thinking now, okay, I need to reach out. I need to provide what Taurus has been giving into the relationship, that equal reciprocation. Because I want to share those apples. I want to share that time. I want to share that effort. They're realizing, I think, that you were always giving. You were always fair. You were always level, headed, balanced. And I think you guys even like accommodated some of you, not all, accommodated some of your work, like going to work, as much effort you put into work with this person. Like, you know, you would, if you had to do some project or something, for some of you, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but some of you, it's like a project was due, or your boss asked you to stay for longer hours, but you had a date with this person. You're like, well, I already had something planned. And it even maybe cost you a little bit of reputation at work. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's for someone out there. But regardless, someone wants to start sharing. Someone wants to start giving. They're realizing, again with that Hanged Man in reverse, you know, the positivity and the effect of when they did give, how good things were. I also get this energy that someone drinks a lot of cider, like apple cider. Sparkling apple cider is my shit. But it's like almost as if it's like alcoholic ciders too. Someone's like a big cider person. But they're thinking about returning and now really realizing what they haven't done before and what they need to do moving forward in order to be with you. So what they like the most about you is death. This is interesting. Some of you guys could definitely, I'm getting Scorpio rising or having like a Scorpio Venus. Really weird, or I don't know if that's possible. No, I don't think that's possible. So like Scorpio moon. I don't know, if you have Taurus somewhere else in your chart and you're watching this, you could have a Scorpio Venus. But like, they see you completely transformed. I'm really getting that, like, some of you are just not taking the same shit from this person anymore. Almost as if this relationship that you've had with this person has really evolved you from the experiences that you've learned. Like, also, I'm also getting this energy that someone, I feel like it could be you, Taurus, just straight up ended this connection until someone was really just ready to step their game up. It took too long for some people. It took too long. So you had enough. And you're like, you know what? Until you're ready to change, until you're ready to show me that you're ready for me, ready for a relationship with me, ready for equal reciprocation, it's done. I'm moving on fine. And I think they admire you for that. Before, I don't know. I feel like before they always saw you were the person to accommodate, but not now. You are at a whole new level. I'm hearing that song Levels by Avicii. I don't know if that resonates with someone. But it's a new era. It's a new era for you. And it's because of this person you're kind of understanding what you're willing to take and what you're not. Let's go ahead and clarify. I'm hearing like it broke their heart when you ended it, Taurus. But I'm not saying like, oh, it's your fault that their relationship, or like, you know, it's your fault you broke their heart. It's like, I feel like for a lot of you, it just had to be done because you weren't satisfied. And so some of you definitely ended this. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're stronger now from this. You're strong now from learning the lessons that you learned from this person, from this relationship, and it really grew and really transformed your idea and perspective of what's acceptable What's acceptable? And someone definitely feels blocked. You guys could have definitely blocked someone on social media. And if you did move on, they're pissed. And I also am getting a bit of an immature energy as well. Give me one more card, Spirit, for the Death card. I'm getting this energy, too, that someone's wearing stripes right now. Like a striped sweater, striped shirt, striped boxers. I don't know. Then, oh, yeah, drama. Okay, yeah, you cut the bullshit out. Some of you could definitely have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like you were just, someone was just kind of, I was, again, immature, petty, always wanting to be right, arguing, that energy. And it's like, you know, you realized almost in some sort of way, if someone's not willing to agree to disagree, if someone's always willing to argue with you, in a way it's putting, this is for someone out there, in a way it's putting you down. You can disagree, like I said, no one has to completely 100% agree with someone all the time. But when it comes to a point where I feel like for some of you, it was just constant arguing, and everything you said was wrong, or that's how you felt that this person was treating you, in a way it's like you're discrediting my perspectives, my ideas, my creativity for some of you. And it was almost as if I'm getting like a condescending energy too. And you realized you were kind of being treated this way for some of you, and you had enough. You kind of blocked this person out and all their energy, all their drama out. Others of you with this Knight of Swords energy, this is the movement of transformation that you did. Because for me, sometimes, I know court cards could definitely be associated with people. I'm not going to go on a huge tangent, but tarot reading is all about how you perceive, and that's your ideas of what you get from the basic interpretation of the cards and how you're reading it currently. So for me, I also view the knights as being movement because they're on a horse. And you see the Knight of Swords in the traditional tarot flying like a bat out of hell, right? And so, and look at this horse like ready for the funk, right? So it's as if like you, after you realize this wasn't working, or that something had to change. If something had to change solely in just this connection, like it wasn't 100% split up, but it was like, this needs to change, you were very quick on enacting it and executing it. And you stood strong, you stood your ground. You were ready for really implementing that change that you felt was needed. So they admire for you for that in a way. They're definitely watching from afar. Whew, guys, I can't say it enough. If you're with someone else, they are pissed off. They are pissed off. What they don't like about you is the Three of Swords. So I don't know if there was some third-party situation going on, okay? Or they feel broken. For some of you that have moved on with other options or other people, they are heartbroken. And I'm not saying, you know, you should feel bad for that. If you felt unhappy with them, you were more than deserving to decide for yourself if you wanted to move on from that. But they felt like you broke their heart in some way. And it could definitely be vice versa. But what they don't like about you with the Three of Swords, yeah, it's just the pain that they felt. And guys, I just want to like nail this in the head. What is the common similarity in all three of these cards? Someone is watching. Two other people. So that's definitely your situation at this time. It definitely could be vice versa. I mean, Taurus, someone could have definitely left you. You're the one that's upset that someone moved on. It could be either way. But that's definitely a scenario for someone on this reading, in this table right here, or on this chart. Spread. Jesus. Mercury retrograde. I'm also getting this bisexuality energy. So maybe someone was surprised that someone started, like, if there was cheating involved, it could have been with someone of the same sex. That's for someone out there. But yeah, they feel their heart is broken in some way, or they also it could be taken this way, Taurus. They feel bad that they broke your heart. And they feel bad that that's probably why you are not reaching out to them in some sort of way. I'm sorry, I have to clarify this Three of Swords. Again, a lot of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Why is the Three of Swords here? The Hierophant, that's Taurus. So yeah, you guys could be a bit of heartbreakers out there. And not in a bad way, just, let's see. Or it was a heartbreak out of commitment. Someone was definitely walking outside of a commitment. Knight of Pentacles. With the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. So there's definitely for some of you a third-party situation going on. If that's not the case, then they almost feel like, Taurus, you were kind of dedicating yourself to your own thing, to your own spirituality, your own spiritual growth for some of you, and you kind of halted and stopped and redirected your investment with the Nine of Pentacles into something that was more worth your time, more worth your effort. And again, whether this is reality or this is just how they feel like you left them in the dust in some way, or that you left them behind and it did break their heart. Straight up. Pick what resonates. There's so many different situations here. This is a very interesting aspect. So what they like about the connection of the Ten of Swords, what I'm honestly feeling, Taurus, is that they find an ending to this pain, ending of wanting you back, ending of just sitting there being hurt, missing you, wanting you. It's an end to that. Okay? Because this in the spread position is what they like the most about the connection. So I do feel like they're done kind of feeling sorry for themselves. They're done crying over the situation. There's definitely crying over you, Taurus. And they're really ready now to make actions to move forward to what they really want. And that's that connection with you. Again, I am saying there's a third-party situation, or there was. Last confirmation of that. Let's move on. I'm getting this sense of like because someone left someone else, there is a lot of that triggered insecurity in someone's physical looks for someone out there. Like as if they thought like either someone gained too much weight and then they felt like because I gained a little bit of weight they don't like me anymore, or something about your body that you're always insecure about, that it just zeroed in on that. I'm like something like that. A lot of pain. But I think it's like the end of this. I also am getting this energy of tit for tat, like if you made them jealous, they tried to make you jealous back in some way. Try to make you feel that pain that they felt. Again, take what resonates. And someone definitely has like a red candle. I know that's so random, but I feel like someone has a red candle somewhere in their house. Either in their living room, their bedroom, in the bathroom. I'm also getting someone definitely has a corset. Sexy. A really sexy corset. That's for someone. But it's the end of this because I feel like they now realize what they need to do to get you back, Taurus. I know, it's Mercury season, honey. Mercury retrograde season. What they don't like, the Four of Cups. I think it's just your dissatisfaction if either I feel like they are going to try every sort of way to get you back, and every sort of way is just not going to impress you because it's not what you're feeling. If you don't feel it, you're not going to act on it. If you don't feel like it's genuine, if you don't feel like they've changed, if you don't feel like what they're saying is true, you're just unsatisfied. You can see your ass to the door. You know, and regardless if you're male or female, it's like, you know, I spent too much time to get myself together for you to show up looking like a damn potato sack. And it's not even about physicality, but it's like that metaphor of an effort here. You know, you can't come in when I'm putting myself in the energy of a diamond when you want to come in like a rhinestone. That's not going to happen. Show up or show out is what I'm hearing. And it's like they feel, almost for some, it's like, and it's interesting. Again, this is how they feel. It's not the reality of things. I don't want you guys to confuse what I say. But they feel like, you know, all their attempts are failing and you're not satisfied. Whether there's, you know, reality behind that situation or if there's a very legitimate reason for that. They just feel like, almost as if there was a conversation in the past where it's like, you know what, I'm not happy where things are currently. And that may be like, again, I'm feeling this insecure energy that brought out all those insecurities within someone. Their highest hopes is the Fool. So this is like a brand new beginning. This is the card of Aries. Could also be Aquarius because this is the card of Uranus. But there's a couple things I'm picking up here. And it's a very general reading. Either some of them are planning again to go out and pursue you to get what they want. To go forward and move forward with you, Taurus, in mind. Like they have a plan. They're willing to take the risk to get you back. They're willing to risk it. Their pride, their ego, whatever that was preventing them before from really getting things off the ground and moving and going, they're ready to risk that now, for some. Others of you, I don't know if they're planning on straight up moving away from where you guys currently live to like a different city, a different country, a different state. Because in a way they almost feel like that will help them move on or leave it behind if you're not willing to give them the chance. Deepest fears, Two of Pentacles. Like still desiring, still wanting, but holding back. And it's like that constant circle, that constant cycle of wanting but pulling away. Wanting but pulling away. Because they see you looking like a whole snack. And them just like, again, it's just like I'm getting this sort of pride of not really wanting to show or make the first move is really what I'm getting. Like it's something about this person where they just always want you to make the first move, you to make the first effort, to prove something to themselves in some way. But it's always going to be stuck in that desire of moving towards you, but never really fully pursuing it, never really fully executing it. And that could be a fear of yours too, Taurus, if you are waiting for this person. I don't know. It's a very general reading. But it's like that uncertainty of should I or should I not? Do I or do I not? Not able to make up their damn mind. And always, in some way, still having you in their mind. Of what could have been. What they should have done. And what they didn't do. Alright, Taurus. So, for the likely outcome, we're going to go ahead and take that to Vimeo. So if you'd like to go ahead and join me on Vimeo, go ahead and check the description box. We're going to see what the likely outcome of the situation is, what they're planning to do moving forward, and any advice from Spirit in regards to this connection. But before we go, I will pull a card. This is going to further clarify their energy of how they really feel, what they haven't been saying. Spirit, how does this person feel about Taurus? Oh, that was weird. Okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. So that's like with the Fool energy. Like I do feel as time goes on, there's more of this urge for them to reach out. There's more of this urge to fight for this, to stay optimistic about it, to offer you things that you've been waiting on and waiting for. They want to stay positive about having a chance with you. They want you to still keep them in mind in some way that will give them hope that really there could be a second chance, or there could be a chance with you, Taurus. Alright, Taurus, we're going to go ahead and take this to the extended reading. If you want to go ahead and join me over there, we're going to go ahead and see the likely outcome. Any advice, go ahead and check the description box. If this is where we depart, Taurus, I really hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please let me know in the comment section, and please comment, like, share, and subscribe. I love you, Taurus. I wish you all the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care.